everybody, I'm Allie, and this is my YNR chat vlog for Sunday, July 5th. It's been like 3 weeks since I've seen all of you. I missed you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's really nice to be back. I've been watching the show and thinking of you guys and going crazy with all of the developments. It's just been like really hard. I've wanted to get it all off my chest. So here it comes today in a big ball of fury. Holy crap! Kane has been outed, and the real Phillip Chancellor came back into town on Friday just in time. I could not believe the barbecue party scene. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. So here's basically what happened. Philip III faked his own death, moved to Australia, probably to get away from Jill and Catherine and all of the fighting, and it was just such a horrible time for him, and so I imagine at some level he has kind of a good excuse for doing so. So he moves to Australia, starts tending bar where he meets Kane, and kind of decides to strike a deal with him. I'm thinking that it had definitely a lot to do with money, like maybe Philip ran into some money problems while he was in Australia, so he met this charming guy named Kane, and they just decided to do a swap. So basically Philip got Kane to go and get some money for him, and on Kane's end I think he just really wanted to be part of a family, and I mean, to be a chancellor, how bad could that be? So I think that Kane had this really poor life growing up, and he runs into this guy who's had everything given to him and just kind of throws it away, and so it seems like that was Kane's motive, and you know, on the converse side, I think clearly Philip's motive had to have been money. So, does anybody know, is Tom Beard's contracted on the show for a long time? Is he going to be around for the long haul? Are they going to start to make him a sympathetic character? Is he going to get back together with Nina? Are they going to accept him back into their lives? Or is he just in for kind of like a quick stop in to reveal the secret and then he's on? I don't know. I'm mostly spoiler free. So if you have the answer to that question, please leave a comment in the text box below and let me know if you know anything about his status. Will Kane ever be forgiven? Will they ever forgive Kane? I mean, he's been such a big part of their lives since he's came on to the show. Will Jill accept him again, at least as not a son, at least as a friend or in some sort of way? Will she accept him? Will Lily ever forgive him? And this is what I think. I think Lily's pregnant already. I think we're gonna find out in like 2 weeks that Lily's already pregnant. She's gonna be so mad at him, but she's gonna be carrying his baby. It's so exciting. This is a really exciting storyline. I'm really enthusiastic about it, obviously. And I have to tell you that this whole thing does not sully Kane in my eyes. I really feel like Kane did a bad thing. He was a bad boy, but I feel like he just really wanted to be part of a family, you know? I feel like I see the guilt in his eyes, you know? I mean, he looked, at the barbecue, he just looked like such a ashamed child, and I think that because his growing up, he was so poor and he didn't have a family, I really think that he just wanted to be a part of this, and even as the whole DNA thing was unfolding, I just got that vibe from him. You know, and I think that Langley, Philip, whatever, came along and offered him this really amazing opportunity to get to go and be part of something, part of a family, and as crazy as they are, that's what family is, and so he was offered this opportunity, he took it, and I don't know, there's still something that compels me to him. I don't hate him because of this at all. I see how guilty he feels, and when he said out loud at the barbecue, "I am not Phillip Chancellor III," I got goosebumps, like the hair on my arm stood up. It was so, gosh, it was such an amazing scene. So much action on that front this week, and I can't wait to hear what you all think. Please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this explosive storyline. Okay, my head is going to explode from all of the excitement. So there were actually 2 identities that were revealed this week. We also learned, finally, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Mary Jane Benson was, and always will be Patty Williams. First of all, I want to say that I really like the actress that's playing Mary Jane, and I know that's a complete change from what I had said before. She really creeped me out before, but now for some reason I just really like her. her. I just think she's having a lot of fun with the role. She's playing it really well, and I like her. Like, in a way, I kind of hope that they turn her from freak to fab, you know, in kind of the same way that they did with Phyllis and Kevin. I would actually like to maybe see her stick around, although I know that's probably not going to happen because girl she's whacked. And we found out her identity through a really weird dream sequence this week. She was standing in her 80s style huge white wedding gown, wandering around the ranch. Weird craziness. I guess that's what happens when you take a bunch of pills and then trace them with liquor that you found in the minibar. I guess that's what happens. I loved the line where she was looking for the pills and she was like, "Where are my pills, kitty?" She's just so fun. It's just very entertaining. That's why I like her. Yeah, she's nuts. Peanuts, to be exact. She ate a peanut butter cookie and then walked up to Summer, gave her a big old kiss on the mouth, and put Summer into a coma. First of all, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But then at the hospital, she kind of whispers into into Heather's ear that Phyllis was possibly responsible for putting her daughter into the coma, as if I don't even know what she could have possibly have been thinking. She wanted to get Phyllis away from Jack, send her to jail so that she could have Jack all to herself. But come on, as if putting the child into a coma wasn't bad enough, she had to go and blab or whisper. It was very subtle to Heather. She played it off very well. And Heather needs to get a life. She is just like a busybody going around trying to convict people for ridiculous random things. They have no evidence on this whatsoever. Heather is totally lame right now. She's making me sick, honestly. I mean, Heather, come on, get a life. But all of this just proves that Mary Jane is willing to do anything to get what she wants, and that's Jack. So watch out, Sharon. You and your baby could be in danger. Yeah, Sharon's baby, you know, the baby that she lied about the paternity of. Oh, I'm so mad at her right now. How could she do that to Nick and Jack? How could she do that? That's so horrible, and I'm so mad at her right now. I mean, I understand that she thinks that she's helping Nick specifically, but lying is not the answer. I mean, this is just another horrible decision by Sharon, one in a series of horrible decisions by Sharon. She thinks she's helping Nick, but instead he feels like he's lost 3 children now, which is horrible. He had a scene in the chapel with Victor this week, and it was so hard to watch him. He's just torn up, and he said something like, God already took one of my daughters and I will not allow that to happen again. And it was such a, just an amazing and deep moment. And it was just really, really sad that Sharon is putting him in this position. And also, now Jack has his hopes up that the child is his. How is Jack going to feel when he finds out that that's not the truth? And I don't even know why Sharon would do this in the first place, because Jack is smothering. He smothered Sharon when they were married. He smothered Sharon when she was in this in-between phase between him and Jack, and now he's smothering her now that he thinks that the baby is his. So why did she even want to make that decision when she's just gonna have to deal with Jack smothering her the whole time? The only good thing that possibly could come out of this is that I'm wondering if this is a path toward revealing that Summer is actually Jack's baby, and we know that Faith is actually Nick's baby. I'm wondering if that could be a possible storyline in the future, because I think that Nick, after Cassie died, wanted another daughter so much that he actually did lie about the paternity of Summer, because if you remember, there was a question as to whether or not Summer was Phyllis's or Jack's. Nick was the only one that got those results, and I think that it means that Summer is actually Jack's baby, and so we're gonna have like a child swap here. I'm wondering if that's where it's going. I think it's a very good possibility for the future. Oh man, I haven't talked about Y&R in like 3 weeks, so my head is getting ready to explode. I'm so excited. I have another video of things that I want to talk about, so you definitely have to check back because there's a lot more stuff, including Adam and Rafe. You don't want to miss this. That I would love to talk about. So I will see you then.